Wireless Bluetooth headphones are one, super convenient because you don't have to tangle within wires, and there are so many awesome uses where wireless comes in very handy. Number two, they're becoming affordable. And number three, as far as the sound quality for the Bluetooth signal goes, it is very much satisfactory. So in today's video, let's talk about whether or not Bluetooth headphones are right for you. And so we had Ghostek send us a pair of their soDrop Bluetooth headphones and be the sponsor for this video. And let's see if we can get the soul to drop to earth with this pair. But they actually offer plenty of decent features, including aptX Bluetooth codec, a crazy long 540 hours of standby time, and also passable 14 hours of playback before recharges. They are sold on Amazon for around $90, which I would say is okay given the fantastic packaging of this pair with a pretty decent carry case included that is actually compact enough for me to use it. With two cables included, one 3.5mm jack to use the headphones with a cable in wired mode, and a micro USB for charging, which you plug in at the bottom of the right ear cup, and that's also where you find a microphone which is built in for answering phone calls. I'm actually quite happy with the build quality. There isn't anything to worry about when the headphones are folded. The joints are solid and they don't give in when held in by one or the other side. They stretch very well without anything creaking, and even the pleather stitches on the headband are of quality. The button layout on the right ear cup is within reach for your fingers, with an LED for visual indication on the status of the connection and also charging. The top is the power button that functions as play, pause, and answering phone calls with the multi type of press functions built in, while the two arrows underneath control your volume with a single click and track selection either forward or backward if held in for 3 seconds. The buttons are clicky and protrude just enough to be easily found by your fingers. Combine this with light plastic ear cups with some aluminum accents on the outside, and you have yourself a very attractive pair complemented by a low profile design. So wearing them on your neck is totally fine with unobtrusive head movement, and putting them on, you can see they don't stick out and nothing weird is happening with the headband, so that's good news. And comfort wise, I was pleased with an overall fit and the clamping force thanks to the soft padded ear cups and the double-sided padding on the headband. Now the only thing that wasn't to my liking in the ear cup is the shape, which is rectangular. Height-wise, it is perfectly fine and covers my ear entirely without pressing on top or the bottom, but width-wise, they are a little bit too narrow, so unless you have tiny ears, they will be pressed one way or another. Sound quality is next, and I gotta say I'm impressed. There's no muffled audio in here whatsoever. To the most part, the detail is preserved. You get a nice bright treble extension, and the bass is pronounced. That hits all the right notes with me. At higher volumes, you get a bit of harsh on the high end with the treble, but that can be resolved by turning the volume down, and it is less evident if you plug the headphones in. So in wired mode, you actually get a bit tighter bass extension too and smoother high end. The sound stage is pretty closed off. You get the sound here, you feel it here, you don't feel it, slightly further away from you. Signal strength is very good within a 10-meter radius from your source signal. With a few things sort of on the way, signal is perfectly fine, but get outside of that 10-meter radius and now you may experience crackles here and there and some interruptions. I noticed that the volume interval adjustment on the headphone is a little bit too big. When I want to add just a little bit of power to my audio, it seems to add too much. And also my cell phone died before these did. With full 10 hours of listening, no problem. And also one thing is there is no battery indication on the Android software, while it does show up in iOS. And also there is no NFC, which is a bummer, but those are just some things that you have to live with. But as an all-encompassing package, the soDrop deliver very well with good build, comfort, and sound quality with nice value-added features. Now, we did a bit of digging around on Amazon and we found several identical physical pairs of headphones for a little bit less cash. So this gives a bit of diversity for the consumer and other options if the black and silver isn't to your liking or if the soDrops are out of stock. And it really seems like Bluetooth headphones are catching up to the quality that surpasses our expectations. I can listen to my podcast when I'm cooking, I can listen to music when I'm filming, and I can also watch a video on my smartphone without having to worry about any of the wires, which is so convenient. And yes, you do lose a bit of audio quality, so there is a bit of compromise, but I feel like for the wireless convenience, it's all definitely damn worth it. So that concludes this review. I'm Dmitry with Canucks. Make sure to show that like button some wireless love, and we'll see you in the next one.